I have absolutely been obsessed with this Kindle Paperwhite since I purchased it. I got this in October. It is now December, and I have not stopped using it since I got it. After much, very much research, I didn't know whether I needed it because, again, yes, you can read ebooks on your phone or your tablet, but if you're someone who's sensitive to backlights and screens, I mean, I can't tell you enough how different reading on e-ink is than a screen or a tablet or your computer. It's definitely different. As someone who loves to read books and who loves physical books, yes, I know we all love the smell and the feel I get it. But if you're someone that loves stories, if you love getting lost in the characters, getting lost in the pages, I don't think that what you're reading on will change that. I get lost in my stories. It wouldn't matter if I was reading it from a rock, honestly. If the story engages me and if I'm falling in love with the characters and I'm falling in love with the scenes and I'm falling in love with the storyline and all of those things, what I'm holding in my hand, it kind of just drifts away. And with the Paperwhite, it's very easy to get lost in your stories because it's just there. This is the vehicle to get you to your story. And I love that. I'm going to turn off my light just so that we can see what it looks like in the dark. Even though it's daytime, you guys will get a better idea of what the backlight looks like. So this is it. I should also mention that you can also listen to your Audible books on here. All you have to do is connect your headphones to the Bluetooth, and you can listen to your Audible books right here on your Paperwhite. The battery lasts forever. Again, I got this in October. I have not had to charge this more than once since, and even then I just charged it because I wanted it to be 100%. This thing has not died. So you have your library. You have access to your Kindle library. You can search for books on the Amazon Marketplace directly from here because you have your Wi-Fi, and it's easy to just go and find books right away. When you finish a book, let's say you're reading a series and you want to get the very next one right away, you can do that with your Kindle Paperwhite. It's the convenience for me. It's always going to be about the convenience. I love a physical book. I will never stop. I was a bookseller for years, so I love some books. But the convenience of an e-reader, once you've experienced it, it's kind of hard to deny it. You're going to always love your books, but it's hard to deny that you love reading on an e-reader. I know a lot of people say that they buy books and read on an e-reader, and they call the physical books their trophies, But if you're someone who doesn't even have the space for a huge library, but you still love to read, again, this is going to get you where you need to go. It's going to get you where you need to go. So let's just see some basic things that the Kindle Paperwhite can do. Okay, I'm going to open one of my books, and we're going to just look at what you can do with this. So we're going to press these letters here, and it takes you to the themes, the fonts, the layouts, and more. So again, just keep an eye on the top of the screen. Right now it's on the custom theme. This is what it looks like. So when you go to standard, you see that it changes and it kind of looks a little bit more sleek. It's giving textbooks, right? And then the more you change it, this is smaller, very compact. If you are someone like me, you like larger print. So there you go. This is perfect for, our older people. You can make this, your fonts and your screen sizes much larger or smaller. Speaking of fonts, we're going to go to the fonts. So you can change it to any of these fonts. And if you're someone who has a thing about fonts, some fonts make you go cross-eyed and some fonts make you dizzy, then you can appreciate this. But you can also download fonts to your Kindle and have any font that you want, which I love. That is absolutely amazing. But the fonts that they offer are also amazing. You can't go wrong with some of these. But you can download your own personal fonts. So if you're someone who wants to be a little extra, you can do that. Again, you can change from just normal standard to, you can make it as bold as you want, which I love that option. You can change the font size. So there's a lot of customization that you get with this that, someone like me very much appreciates. Okay, so again, with the layout, you have your orientation, right? So you have your margins. You can change the margin sizes bigger or smaller. Now, when you change the orientation, now you have it this way, and it gives you more. So now you have your margins are a little different when it's on its side. And also the spacing of your words, if you like a little larger space, smaller space, you have those options, and I feel like they're awesome. I love having those options available because it just makes reading more fun. And wait, hold on, I do not want my margins like that. Yeah, there we go. So that's great. Those are great options to have. So these are more features. There are so many features. I can't even cover all of them. But yeah, you have your reading in progress, which I love because you can pick different things. You can pick how much time you have left in the book, how much time you have left in the chapter, or the location in the book that you're reading. I always love to use how much time you have left in the chapter because I like to pace myself for the chapter. So if it says 15 minutes left in the chapter, I'm going to knock that out in 7 minutes and move on. But also knowing that I have this much left, this much, it just makes you move a little bit quicker in my mind. So you have your clock here, or you can take it away. I like to have my clock showing. This is book mentions, identifies names of other books mentioned in this book, which I love because the book that I'm reading now, they reference a lot of other books, so that's awesome. About this book, show information about the book when opened for the first time. Popular highlights, it displays passages that are most frequently highlighted by other Kindle readers. I love this. I wish that there was an option with Kindle where you could not only, it probably would be a little privacy issue, but if you want to, they should give you an option to share your highlighted passages, and also you can share your annotations. I feel like that would be like a huge social aspect to e-reading because I can see like, oh, 58 other people highlighted this. I would love to be able to have the option. I can either share them publicly or not, but that would be adorable to me, I think, if our annotations could be shared publicly. Obviously, there's the page turn animation, word-wise, which it shows or hints at unfamiliar words. I like that. But you can also just click words like this. You can just click a word or hold it down, and it will bring up the dictionary, Wikipedia, translation. It does all of those things. And then you can also just note, we blah blah blah. I'm not gonna say this obviously, but annotating is very, very easy to do here. And even from this screen, you can, if you pinch like this, it brings up the font size. You can bring it down, bring it up right from the screen. Swipe down and you have your brightness. This is the highest. This is almost off. I like to keep it like right here, 12, 13, 16. Again, the warmth. You see how it goes almost white, okay? When you turn your warmth up, it gives your screen and your page a look that it resembles, to me at least, it resembles a paperback book. It doesn't even give it justice. Looking at it from where I'm sitting and looking at it on my camera, it doesn't do it justice. But your page, it has the very like cream colored off-white color that you may be used to from a paperback book or from any, from a book. A lot of people don't give enough credit to e-ink and how e-readers resemble books. As someone who has read plenty of books on a tablet and on a cell phone screen, I can say that e-ink and e-readers are not the same. And once you have read on an e-reader, you get it. You get that this is as close to reading on physical paper as you can get. It's easy on the eyes. You're not going to get those headaches. I can obviously increase the font size, so I don't need my glasses. There's just not enough to be said about that. Also, being able to completely unplug and go off of the the radar. You know, when you're reading on your phone or you're reading on your tablets, you're still getting those notifications. You're going to get emails, you're going to get text messages, phone calls. When you want to disengage and unplug and just really get lost in a book, off the radar, just you and your story, this is what you need. That's what I tell everyone. You know, yes, I could read anywhere. I can read on all of these different devices, but it's worth it. One, because again, it's e-ink. It's as close to the book as you're gonna get. But also the luxury of being able to completely unplug. And this is just you and your book, as if you were reading an actual book. Something that you cannot beat. You can't beat. And I love this for that. I love being able to search books, and I feel like I'm just at a bookstore at any time of night. So let's see. I'm going to search some books. Search the store. So you go to the store and boom. Uh-oh, it's updating. I'm sorry, 1 second. So it's updated. Okay, so you can see you can browse books that you want. You're at a bookstore while you're in the bathtub. You're at a bookstore while you're in the bed at 3 in the morning. You can just buy your books. Get your books. And in some cases, again, Kindle Unlimited, you know, you have your subscription. You can download books right away and just start reading them. And some of my favorite authors are on Kindle Unlimited. So I feel, you know, while the trial is on, I'm going to write it out and see if I still want to keep it. But as far as the Kindle, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. And I highly recommend the Paperwhite if it's your first time and you're not sure if you'll like Kindles or if you want to be an e-reader. Get the Kindle Paperwhite. It won't be your last. I currently have an Oasis and I'm craving the Kindle Scribe. As someone who loves to annotate, as someone who loves to note take and scribble, I'm craving the Kindle Scribe. Amazon, if you're listening, I need it. Okay, I absolutely need it. I'm gonna turn my light back on now. The Kindle Scribe is next on my list. I love my Oasis. I will be doing a review on that. But if you're looking for a first Kindle and something that's gonna really get you hooked, that you're gonna really enjoy, it's gonna be worth it to you, especially if you already love reading. Get the Kindle Paperwhite. You can't go wrong with it. Whether you get the Paperwhite Basic or the Signature Edition, you're going to get an amazing e-reader that has amazing battery life, lasts a long time, and it's just a pleasure. It's just amazing to hold it. I love being able to just have it underneath my pillow or when I'm, you know, walking around. I keep it with me, take it downstairs. I keep it everywhere I go. It's with me. I have my little pop socket that I made out of resin, and I actually love this pop socket because I can have it sitting up like this with the pop socket. It literally sits up. Yes. Crafty girls tap in. But yeah, I love this e-reader, and I highly suggest it if you're someone who loves books. If you love getting lost in stories and you want to carry an entire library of books with you at all times, this is what you want. This is what you want to see. Okay? Do not sleep on the Kindle bandwagon. Kindles have been around for years. I remember when Oprah first started talking about them. And, you know, again, I've always had ebooks since they first came out. But there's something now that's super convenient, especially as a mom. There's a level of self-care that I feel that I'm taking on when I'm investing myself in reading and having it conveniently just ready to go at all times. I can snuggle up and read in bed. I can read on my desk where I am now. If you're a nurse, if you're someone who travels a lot or you're on the road a lot, I mean, I can go on and on. You're already thinking about it. Pull the trigger. Just get the Kindle Paperwhite. Just get it. Get it. Again, I have a Paperwhite. I have an Oasis. I am drooling over the Scribe. I want a Scribe so bad, but I cannot suggest this enough. It is absolutely amazing. I mean, why not? What's keeping you from it? You deserve it. You know, everybody deserves to treat yourself a little bit. Treat yourself. Get it. Invest in your mental health. Invest in some self-care. You know, you deserve to have some me time, some very much needed time alone to read, reflect. Do it. I did, and I would not regret it at all. I absolutely love this thing.